International investigators have confirmed for the first time that the missile that downed a Malaysian Airlines flight over eastern Ukraine in 2014 did belong to a Russian brigade. A Dutch investigative team revealed that they have convincing evidence that the missile aimed at MH17 was fired from a unit in rebel-held territory. All 298 people on board that flight were killed. Let's go to our UK correspondent, Jonathan Sacerdoti, joining us live in London. And Jonathan, this is a significant development. How is Russia responding to this?
It's certainly not a new idea that Russia was behind this dreadful attack. Russia, however, has always denied all involvement in the incident. And today, the Russian Defense Ministry once again insisted that no Russian missile had ever crossed into Ukraine. And using its veto in the UN, Russia has prevented an international tribunal from being established to look into what was responsible, meaning that any eventual trial would be held in the Netherlands under Dutch law. Meanwhile, of course, the US State Department has responded to, in a statement, it said that it has complete confidence in the findings of the joint investigative team. The statement also said that, quote, "It is time for Russia to cease its lies and account for its role in the shootdown."
Yeah, and of course, relations between Russia and the West have been strained over that Russian poisoning scandal. Let's move on to that because Yulia, Skripal, one of the victims, she's back at her first statement since being released from hospital. Russia is responding to that. What are they saying?
Yes, after Yulia Skripal gave that surprise interview yesterday to the Reuters news agency, saying that she rejects the offer of help from the Russian embassy in the UK, but does hope to return to her country one day, the Russians have reacted as you might expect. The Kremlin has said that Yulia Skripal's statement might have been made under pressure and that there is no reason to trust it. Additionally, the Russian embassy in Britain has said that the phrasing of the statement suggested that it was written by a native English speaker and then translated into Russian. Russia is determined to cast doubt over the British version of what happened, and the secretive setting for that filmed statement allowed them to keep on doing that. Yulia Skripal deliberately only gave a statement rather than an interview, but she did hint at who she thought might have been behind the poisoning when she rejected those Russian consular efforts.
Right, and speaking of spies, Jonathan, I have to ask you about the MI6 TV ads. Britain's spy agency is now recruiting on television for the first time. Tell us about that.
MI6, secretly, we're just like you. So says that new TV advert, which aims to recruit more women and members of ethnic minorities into the British intelligence agency. This is the first TV commercial from MI6 in its 110-year history, and it's hoped that it will help recruit an extra 800 spies by 2021. But the ad isn't the only thing encouraging applications. MI6 has also revealed that it saw a huge surge in applications since the poisoning of Sergei Skripal and his daughter Yulia first hit the headlines back in March.
Nothing like shark videos to get people to want to join a spy agency. Very James Bond. Jonathan Sacerdoti in London, thank you. Appreciate it.